Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the OpenStreetMap basic editing guide. So first of all, I like to talk about what is the map. So basically, map is a representation of geographical data such as forest, farmlands, rivers, roads, and human settlements. So when we drawing this data in the OpenStreetMap, so we need to enter this data in a sensible way. So that means by seeing this data, somebody should be able to understand, and it will be able to use or consume by some other software like navigation software or data processing software like this. As I start off, so I'll addressing these guys. I'm starting off the area where you currently editing. So in this area, first of all, I going the area look around and explain some kind of mistakes and errors doing in the map. So another major thing is when you drawing OpenStreetMap and you are uploading to the data into the OpenStreetMap, so your each change set should be completed one. The completed one means it's not good to upload the partially created objects or partially created roads to the OpenStreetMap, because then the data in the server will be broken or erroneous rendering will happen. So the data you uploaded into the server will see or consumed by hundred of people, so they will get the incorrect data. You may think you upload one part, then you finish the way and you upload the second part and people doesn't see the anything, but the problem is this data is uploaded by many people. So you upload first change set, while you prepare the second change set there may be several data inputs into the server. So then your data will have break. So to avoid this, always better to upload single change set with completed objects. Okay, the first one is, if you see this screen, you can see that the unconnected road. So this is a residential road is coming till here and it's starting some another line, but it's not connected. So before you uploading data, you need to check this road connectivity, otherwise it will create the isolated roads. So I will discuss about these isolated roads or isolated routing graphs in the future video in detail, but for the just now make sure this do to avoid creating this kind of isolated routing graphs. So if you connected to this line with this road, this road will be removed from the isolation. And other one is the road types. So I think there's a Sri Lankan road type tagging guide is there. So if you go through the tagging guide, you can clearly identify that this road is not a territory road. So it's just a either residential road or may be suitable for living street. If not, as you can mark as a track with grade level 1. The problem is drawing this kind of incorrect road data is this road data is used for the routing. So these routing softwares use these road types and road speed for the routing data calculation. So actually the software doesn't know the actual physical condition, so it will all use in the input data we are giving. So we are giving this road as a territory road, then it will consider this road as a good one and fast routing one. So user will get the incorrect routing details. Maybe the actual this road may be not suitable for the vehicles. So the people who use this kind of data will be in trouble. Maybe you, maybe me. So think when you marking road details and road types, this road type is suitable for this kind of road, and this road condition is good like this for the vehicles. And other one is I saw that several houses marked here, but if you see this area, only houses are marked, but there's no accessible roads. When you're drawing buildings and house, please make sure as much as possible draw the accessible road, otherwise it will be useless. Because while you're drawing these houses, you should think how these people accessing the road, because there won't be houses in isolated places without any road access. So if there's a house, there should be a road to access that house. So when you're drawing these kind of houses, make sure draw the associated streets or accessible roads with them. And if you go more, you can see the overlapping drawings. This is farmland, and this area is empty. It's just showing as the crop, but there's no type, so it's not, you can see it's not rendering properly. So this should be tagged as a object. So I will cover these land use types in next video. So time being, I will discuss not going to type of this land use types, but drawing error. So if you see this one, this has using common one line. So and try to avoid this kind of things, use of relations. And inside the same one, the another part is drawing, and it's only mark as orchard, but there's no crop type. So this data is creating several erroneous rendering data. And same here, you can see inside the farmland, another small part of farmland is drawing. So when you upload data, always try to verify your data, what you are uploading data. And for the InJOSM, when you download the data for updating, and before always you upload the data, you select the object and you try to select the update selection, and if there's any modification before you done, the change will be reflect here. Then if there's any conflict, the conflict will be display here in conflict tag. Then you need to resolve the conflict, and always better to use this one, update modified, before you upload the change. So whatever the new changes happen in the server will reflect then, so it will avoid this kind of situations, because this kind of situations will happen. So one guy is updating this polygon and other guy is drawing this guy, both are uploading, and it will display like this. So before you uploading data into the server, try to get the latest one or update the latest one before you commit. If anyone working with programming, and if you ever use for the source control systems, this is the same as the source control system, something like SVN or Cheat or Mercurial. So in SVN, if you know, before you upload any, if you commit your data into the server, you always update and change, get the latest. Any differences are there, you merge, then you commit the code. The same way here. As for the last point, I like to take the working with relations. So when you're editing map, you may find some relations already drawn in the map for the several type of data representation. So if you're going to edit some geo feature, the road or the line or the node may be the part or the member of the relation. So how do you know that? So you select your target object. Inside, after you selecting, the JSON will show what is it any member of the relationship. It will show like this. So before editing this kind of thing, you should always do is right click in the relationship detail and select here download members. So then JSON will be download all the members. I know when you are editing in OpenStreetMap project, you only will download the certain area, that means some predefined square, but the relations maybe go beyond this location. So if you just edit like this, the small square, maybe this is inside a big relationship. So this square is inside this large farmland. So you always check the map or check the geodata. It is a part of the large relationship, or it's inside the large area. So then you need to draw this kind of thing. So okay, so once you click this one and download all the members, so you can see it will containing, it comes all the members here. So it will go beyond your downloaded area. So now you are okay to edit. So after you editing, you always select before update, you check select any member and right click, and then select relation. Then it will select the entire relationship like this. Then you double click on the relation window. The relation, if it's a multi-polygon, it should be closed one. So all the outer members should be looks like this. For since you guys are new, I saw the several areas. You just edit the small square area and you delete the part of the relationship and you create some other road, but you did not add into the relation. So when when we check the relationship, the relation is not closed and it will not render properly, and we'll miss the data in the OpenStreetMap. Then we maybe if you delete a small part of the relation, the large forest, maybe 2-3 nodes part, so entire forest will be disappear from the map, because since the relationship is invalid, it will not render in the map. So when you update or work with the relation, please be careful. So always upload the before uploading, you should check the validity of the relation. So how to work with how to draw the multiple guns, I will discuss in the relationship video. Thank you.